Hello everybody and welcome back to Lobricks, and today is a very special day because we are checking out a new-ish series from LEGO. This is LEGO Bandmates, and if you're not familiar with LEGO Bandmates, it's basically this new series from LEGO where you can buy these LEGO figures which come in the Bandmates series pack, or you can buy another thing where it's like a kind of like a box that comes with a radio, and you can use an app and the power of augmented reality to make these figures dance and appear on like your table, for example, or on the ground or super big up in the air, whatever you want to do. But these are the series packs, and these are basically add-ons to the starter packs, so you can have different figures in the band doing different things. And how these work is they use these tiles, which kind of come randomized in each pack except for the one in the middle. You can make them do different things. So it's a really cool concept. I really like it. But these are the add-on packs, so I'm going to be checking out each and every one of these figures and telling you what I think about them as LEGO figures. I'm not really going to take a look at the augmented reality app, but that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be checking out these figures individually, so I hope you guys like it. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first figure in this set is this ice cream man looking fella. And he comes with a very cool molded ice cream man head, a saxophone, and some pants with some ice cream conage on there, and a very, very good looking torso with different prints on the arms, back, rear, and on the front, of course. And I think it's really done really well. I think this figure is really well designed for what it is, and he does have alternating hands there to add to the effect. So I think it's a really nice looking figure. And the tile he comes with is actually this cupcake looking thing here with swirls and 3 different cupcakes on there. And I think they did a really good job with the printing on this figure, and I wish we could see printing like this on all figures in LEGO, particularly in LEGO Star Wars. But anyway, it's a really cool figure, and I think this is definitely a step up for LEGO from what we've seen in the past. Definitely with the printing on the head here and the molding all over, definitely with the different colored molds of plastic there. But anyway, let's move into figure number 2. Okay, so here we have the second figure in the set, and his tile is the that dish there being hit with a hammer. Not familiar with what it is, but he's come with this really cool hat piece and mouthpiece to go around there, and I think he's part of some Chinese booking band or maybe some Daft Punk styling band there. I'm not exactly sure, but he's got a really cool printing on the back, no printing on the arms, unfortunately, and some really cool printing on the front. He's wearing a jacket with an undershirt, which is a cool torso to have just for your LEGO city if you're into that sort of thing. He's also got some toe printing there and some nice printing on the legs. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for this figure. And he's got an accessory, which is a microphone, but a lot of them have that. But that's pretty much going to do it for this figure. Let's move into the next one. Okay, the next one perhaps could be part of the same band because he's kind of got that rocker feel to him. But he comes with a really cool mold there. But his tile is a goose playing a ukulele there, or a seagull playing a ukulele with some lettering. But, like I said, he comes with a really cool mold. He's got that shark mold, which goes all the way down his body, and he's got these fins at the top. When I originally saw this figure, I thought they were going to do something similar to what they did in Series 5 for the dragon figure, which was they were going to split it, and this was going to go up in there. But no, this is all one big piece that comes off as a whole, and it's really cool. There's some nice printing on there, and there's some dual molding in there as well, as you can see. That head piece is actually a different piece that can pop out. I'm sure they glued it into the factory really nice. But yeah, it's a really, really nice piece. But I think the printing on here is also phenomenal. I really like all the shiny little details they did in his jacket there, and how he's kind of got an undershirt, but it's pulled down, and then there's a necklace in there as well. Done really, really good. And then the printing on the back continues with a pirate and some more jacket printing and some styling on the back there, which is actually covered up by the head when you put it back on, which is unfortunate, but it's still there. The thought is what counts. And he's got some pretty cool printing on the leg pieces here with toe and belt printing, and of course some continuous of his styling and outfit into his pants. But overall, a very cool figure, and I'll move into the next one. Okay, the next figure is this cheetah looking gal or man, I'm not sure, and she comes with a tile with a kind of a dancing guy there, and I think she's part of some sort of jazz band. But she comes with this very nice record or vinyl that she can pop into her Lego vinyl player. And then she also has this tail piece here, which is very cool. We've seen it in the past, but it's got some nice printing on there to correspond with her head mold, which is used again, but it is very, very cool head mold. I really do like it. It is very well printed and very well done. The torso piece does not have any arm printing, but it's got a nice kind of hoodie design there with some badging around the necklace, and then no undershirt, and then it continues on the back, and then the legs are much of the same. No toe printing, but belt printing, and then some nice continuation of her outfit. Nothing much, not one of my favorite figures, but you know, not one of the worst figures in the set. I feel like there's some lazily done figures, but this one's overall pretty cool. But let's move into the next one. The next figure here is definitely a part of a jazz band, because you can tell by the logoing on that tile there that is very hypnosis and hypnotic, and you also can tell by her toaster print, which is very interesting. And she's got that a Genie print there, so I assume she's a Genie. And based by her purple head, that also can tell that she is not a typical Lego figure. That styling of the torso continues on the back there. Unfortunately, no arm printing. I really would like to see arm printing with that, because that styling on that arms would be really good looking. And she comes with a tambourine Lego print, which is just a tile with a hole in the middle, but overall pretty cool. And then this classic Lego City hair, but in pink. A very cool figure overall, and I really like it, but let's move into the next one. Okay, this is definitely a country singer here, and he comes with, of course, a horse jutting off a figurine there. You can see his little legs there. Pretty cool. He's jumping over a barrel there, too. Pretty cool tile. I like it. I'm not sure what it does in the app, but you can tell he's a country singer, because look at that cowboy hat and those sideburns. That says country singer all over it. He's also got a gold microphone, where in the past the figures typically come with a silver microphone, so that's interesting. He's got a tasseled up jacket there with some tassel torsos on the boot, and a massive belt buckle. I think it would be really interesting if they did add some printing on the arms. Of course, gotta love the arm printing, but there's none to see on this figure, and the tassels continue on the back. Overall, a pretty generic country singer, but I like him nonetheless. He's definitely pretty goofy looking, and could maybe be a country singer in your Lego City universe or something like that. But an overall cool figure. Let's move into the next one. All right, the next singer is part of some punk band. He's got or she, I'm not sure. He's got a girl drinking a Slurpee there with a radio as the accessory he comes with. He's got some nice printing on the toes and belts, and of course in the middle. Very cool looking. He does reuse the same headpiece from earlier we saw in the Cheetah, but he must be a different species. I'm thinking fox, because that's how he printed up the head here. I love the printing on the head. They did it really well, and the printing on the tail is also done really well. But he's kind of one of the figures in the set that doesn't really stand out to me. He does got some cool printing on his torsos and on the legs, but he's just a pretty bland figure. But he could be a really cool part of it, or a really cool addition to your band from this series. But anyway, that's the figure number, I think, 7. But anyway, let's move into the next one. All right, the next figure up is definitely a spooky figure. As you can see in her tile, she's got a ghost going through a door. Very spooky, very spooky. She must be part of some spooky band. She's got that kind of that Monster Hunters or spookiness. I forget what series it's from, but that legs, which are really cool. You got some translucence, a very cool mold. This works very well with this figure. She's got a really nice hairpiece, which I think was used on Vanillush's The Strange in the Harry Potter series, but I could be wrong on that one. It is rubberized, and she's also got this piece that connects, that goes between her head, which are these shoulder guards here, that adds to her outfit. She's got a microphone as the accessory, and a really cool print on the torso there. She's wearing a corset and then some chains around it. Very cool looking, and that print can also be seen on the back here when we remove the hair. And it was changed, and that corset can be seen there too. Very cool figure. I like it a lot. It could be a part of a very spooky band. Maybe add it to the spooky collection there. But she's a cool figure. Let's move into the next one. Okay, the next figure in this set is this alien dude. He's got a guy getting vaporized or maybe abducted in this tile piece, as you can see right there, with that laser beam sucking up that minifigure. I don't know what's happening. Maybe he's getting abducted, maybe he's getting vaporized, but either way, it's not looking very comfortable. But this is a really cool figure. I like what they did with his head in particular by adding these little polka dots of purple in there. And of course that hairpiece is rubberized with those antennas. He's got some space looking stuff going on his torso there. Some crop circle looking thing with a UFO necklace, as you can see there. He's wearing a tank top on his very spooky tank top. And he's got a really cool accessory with this keyboard guitar, which I just popped him off, which he is holding and jamming on his band. His leg piece is nothing significant. He's got some alien lettering on the belt and then some printing there. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this figure. I really do like this keyboard guitar accessory. It's very cool, and I do like those antennas. Overall, a really cool figure. I like the tile. Really cool. But anyway, let's move into the next one. Next bandmate is a cheerleader looking girl. She's got a popcorn box as her tile, and she's got, I guess, cheerleader puffs as her instrument. Not sure what she's doing there, but maybe she's the singer. She is a really, really cool figure. I do like the printing all over it. She's got this skirt piece here with some boots there, and looking really, really cool. She's got sprinkles all over it, and that printing continues to the side, and those legs are dual molded, so it gives a really, really nice effect. Same could be said about the torso. Well, not the dual molded part, but they did a really good job of making the neck piece yellow. Sometimes they struggle with that, and making this print really good, continuous to the back. Also, this hairpiece, which is Harley Quinn's hairpiece, is done really cool with the printing there. They really did the colors well. But other than that, there's not much to say about this figure. She's very colorful, but I'm not sure what she does. Maybe she sings, maybe she plays the drums with those things, pounding on them like this. But anyway, let's move into the next one. Okay, the next figure is this Jazzercise 1970s looking bunny here. She's got a mouth, a Lego head with a rainbow coming out of the mouth, and a band concert as her tile. And she's got some 1970s sweater going on there, really cool prints. And then she's got some 1970s pants, really rocking that with the belt and toe prints, looking really good. And then she's got a continuation of the sweater and the tank top going through the back. She's got a boombox as her accessories with some different printing on there, and then some printing and some hair on her molded head, which looks fantastic. Did a really good job making it look like a bunny. But anyway, this Jazzercise bunny figure is pretty self-explanatory, but pretty cool nonetheless. Let's move into the final figure in this collection. All right, so the last figure is this werewolf looking fella. He's got a pretty cool tile, him getting transformed into a werewolf there. And he's got two bones as accessory, presumably to bang on the drums. His wolf printing on the tail is really cool. He's got some, or on the leg piece is pretty cool. He's got some hair there, some toe printing as for his claws, and then some ripped jeans when he was a human. Those jeans got ripped when he became a werewolf. At least that's what I think they're going for. The same could be said about the torso. You can see there's some shirts under there, and he's got it all ripped up. He's got a bone as a bow tie. I thought that was pretty funny. And then he's got this really cool rock star jacket on, which has a pretty cool printing on the back of him being a wolf, or a wolf screaming in the sunset, with some lightning and the name of his band on his jacket. Really cool. And then the molding of the head also has some teeth built into it with some printed teeth on the side. Overall, a really, really cool figure. But that is actually the last figure in the set. So let's conclude the Bandmates Series 1. All right, guys, so that is actually the complete Bandmates set. I think it's a really cool idea how you can augment reality and put these guys in real life and make them do different dance moves. And I do like these figures too. There are some really cool ones, and there are some, just average ones, but overall they're a really cool set. If you guys do like any of these figures, unfortunately, it's not like the minifigure set. You can't feel them out. They come in boxes, so they're just like this big. You can't feel them out. You have to buy them until you get the one you want, which really sucks. I really don't like that move on Lego's part. That really kind of limits what you can get. and it's just frustrating. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, please make sure to like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And tell me why in the mentions below. Maybe it's because this guy is one stud too low. Maybe it is because you don't like what I said about your favorite figure from Bandmates. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye.